I am abandoning the charge for parking plan.
Good.
Yeah, I was so worried.
I'm reworking it. I heard from building management yesterday who wanted to make it a huge point that they own the parking garage.
What about changing it up like Google, Kid, and actually offering employees things that might be, more conducive to like a better work environment?
not what
have
he's
yoga.
worried.
They have free yoga
Jenna,
for employees at lunch.
He's trying to get money to pay for an iPad. Giving us free stuff
I
might make us happy, but it's not going to pay for his iPad.
I think he needs to change it, though.
Well, I get that. Let me tell you the problem with that. No one here ever leaves anyway. So
we'll just live here.
So if they're not going to quit, why give them more stuff?
Because
I'm not leaving.
Because it would.
If people were leaving left and right, I'd be like, I have to improve the work environment. No one ever leaves.
This is cushy.
It would raise productivity if we had free yoga.
Okay, when we first moved into this studio, Kid had grand visions of what this was supposed to be. Why do you think we have a shower installed here?
Yeah.
Kid thought
and
we
a
were,
kitchen.
we're going to be here, nose to the grindstone. So he wanted the fully
The
staffed.
shower's just full of
It's full of black
stuff.
mold
But in
right
case
now.
we fly back from an appearance and everybody wants to look better on Kid TV, you've got a shower to use.
Because we're right here next to the airport, he thought we'd be jet setting.
Yeah.
So then he put in a full kitchen, which the stove they just finally disconnected it.
Yeah.
So there's a full kitchen back there.
That's for Kids Gay Gourmet, which I was doing on the show once a week. Remember?
Yeah, we almost burned down the office, though.
I know this makes nobody listening cares, but Tamara's little office back there in the back left corner.
More of a closet.
How big would you say that is?
Roughly 4 by 6.
Kid was going to make that our gym.
Yeah.
a gym.
A gym.
That was going to be the gym.
That was a
Treadmill.
He was going to hang the TV up in the corner, which I think you did do that.
We did. Yeah.
And then he was going to put a treadmill in there and
I
some
love
sort of
that.
like total gym weight thing.
The full stove, completely against building regulation. They said it can't be hooked up. We're like, no, it's just for a prop because we have a TV version of our show. Once they put it in, we hooked it up, as you know, and I cooked on it several times.
Yeah, you did.
Apparently, you forgot about those ribs. They were pretty dang
You didn't
good.
make ribs here.
I sure as heck did.
I'm not going to say he didn't.
Thanks.
He's brought
Thanks,
so
Al. That shows emotional maturity.
Oh, please.
Well, Al doesn't remember anything.
I'm just about on your side here.
That's what I said. It shows emotional maturity.
He's all offended.
You're not just going to be like, no, you didn't.
You got confirmation from
Sorry,
Big...
kid, but that thing you remember that
Didn't happen.
actually has no impact on anything, whether it happened or not. I'm going to say it never happened. Even though I've worked with you for 17 years, I'm going to
18.
pretend I remember every single moment of our entire time together,
Yes.
and that you never in 17 years made ribs on the stove.
Well, ribs
Yes.
is a big thing, though.
Why would you?
If we have to compare memories, who do you think's going to win that game?
I don't remember.
mister?
The workout room, there's a storage unit behind that office. We were going to tear the wall out. It would have been a good size for a
Sauna.
workout room. We could have had 3 or 4 pieces of equipment in there. But unfortunately, we got too successful and had to hire somebody to
Whatever.
use that office. And you don't have to continue to provide perks for employees who are not leaving no matter what.
We were all set up to get cars, we thought, and you didn't get that for us, and we still stayed.
We're getting cars.
Wait.
Remember we were supposed
Who's
to?
supposed to get a car?
Remember?
Cars?
JC did it. JC, remember we made some
Yeah.
song, and I don't
was like-
know.
we were
Someone
supposed
got
to get
Oh,
cars.
sued
thank
after
you,
the
dog. When do we get?
If you just tuned in, I'd like to welcome you to Entitlement Land. These are people who feel like they are owed everything,
Are they
and
brand new?
they come to work. They get paid salaries that are roughly 30 to 40% higher than anybody else that does this.
Oh.
And they still bitch and complain
Some.
constantly
How about a sweet
about everything.
SUV?
Because it's hard to slave over a hot mic for 2.5 hours a
That's getting
day.
too greedy, Al.
Can I
An
get some 22s?
SUV.
Can I get some 22s?
An SUV
Yeah,
is
you get
greedy.
22s.
Yeah, maybe 24.
And screens on the back seats.
Wow!